Okay. Can you guys hear me now? I'm doing some okay, yeah, cool. All right, good. Now, quick question. Can you guys hear me when I do this? You guys can still hear me? All right, cool. But yeah, hello. I'm doing something a little bit different this time. So I'm going to be hanging out for the next, 25 minutes before the office hours start. Uh, and we're just going to be hanging out till then. Definitely, if you guys have any questions for me, definitely put them in the chat. Uh, and I'm going to start answering those probably like at the start of the hour when we usually start the office hours. But yeah, hello everyone. I hope you guys are having a good day. And I'm gonna be finding like a good spot in the world here to set the camera up. Also, I think this is the first time I'm doing the office hours. Back in the spring version of the Viridian Islands, I got tired of the browns and the yellows and you know the grays, and my eyes needed to see green again. So I made it springtime in here. I hope you guys had a lovely New Year's and holidays. We are definitely also still going to have at least Tatsu. Tatsu has reached out to me. Apparently, he's quickly eaten something. I forgot to tell him I was starting early. Oopsie, that's my bad. Let's see. Probably somewhere around here. Ooh. Okay, my hands are not working. Now they are. Yeah, it says here. Oh my god, I gotta like get the big chat box out. The built-in one here is not working. It seems. Hold on. So sorry, guys. Gonna get some music going. I'm feeling probably some old school video game music. Whoa, that's loud. Okay, that sounds about right. Let's get the chat board out so I can properly see what you guys are saying here. Audio still working. Cool, good. Okay. I hope I didn't blast your ears there. It's just Tatsu being a silly little fennec. Here, I'm gonna unhide the giant wall of a camera. Put it in manual mode. And what do you guys think? It's a good backdrop. Also, I finally have chat in world here, but I do want to look back at the actual Twitch chat that I missed. Chased says, good holidays, New Year, thanks. Hope you had a good one too. Oh, thank you very much, Chased. Yes, it was pretty good, very uneventful. It was a good time. Oh, thank you for joining Rake the Bake. Welcome. Quali says, such a pretty world. Oh, thank you. I've been working on this world for like, oh my god, like 6 years now. It has gone through a lot of iterations. And it's by no means in its final form. I don't really like the idea of final forms. I like the idea that like you can just continually work on, you know, a creation and make it better and better and better. Yeah, I agree with that. We do need I wish we had better like interconnectivity and like more thought out processes that worked with VR and computers, but right now it still kind of feels like a VR headset is like a secondary, non really thought of like extension of a computer. Do we have rules for this Twitch chat? Yes. Follow Twitch's guidelines. Try to keep it, you know, family friendly. And that's basically it. That's all I really care about. Eventually, I'm gonna make it so that like people can actually interact. I gotta figure out how the whole Twitch like protoflux nodes work. I feel like that'd be fun. Let me step into the light a little bit here instead of just being in shadow. That didn't really help. I swear there's like a giant like thing of like light in front of me here. Yeah, I'm being lit up where it's not showing that in the camera. That's funny. Oh well. You should make a game. Oh, that's fun. So technically, we are like I'm in a sort of game that like our company is working on. I don't know how new you are to Resonite, Rake the Bake, but that's what I'm in currently. And this is the project we've been working on for quite some time. Yeah, it's a virtual reality social environment where you can build collaboratively with other people. People have made games in here and they're pretty cool. We basically are building an engine where you can make VR games and do so collaboratively. And yeah, it's going to be kind of a wild ride, but here we are. Meanwhile, I'm still going to try to find like a decent spot here. You know what? I'm just going to adjust the lighting myself. Speaking of being in an engine, I'm just going to move the sun because I want to. Let's see, that's a little bright. I don't know, I think that kind of works. Moz or Boz? I like them both. I think they're cool. Let's see here. I'm gonna try to adjust the camera a little bit. There we go. Yeah, part of the problem is I'm standing in front of this giant wall that's essentially like a mirror. So I'm gonna try to adjust it the best I can. I figured I'd do all this stuff while actually like hanging out and chatting with y'all instead of just doing it behind the scenes like I usually do. I suppose that works. Can I see your Moz and Paws up close? That cuts genuinely like right over that family friendly rule. So unfortunately it's not that kind of stream. I think I saw Tatsu pop online. I'm gonna invite him here. Also, for those who are new to whatever this is, hello, I'm Veer. I'm the head of trust and safety for the Resonite platform. And I'm going to be here with some of our mods discussing moderation, the guidelines, and any questions you guys might have about that. There's Tatsu. I'm going to invite him. Also, let me know if the music's too loud. A little hard to tell. I've got some pretty loud headphones on currently. And there's Tatsu joining. Gotcha. Well, I mean, like, I'm kind of covered up too. That's like the other part. I got gloves on. Let's see here. I'm gonna send some other invites out to our other mods. Glavin. by the way, if you guys have any questions for us, feel free to leave them in the chat. And if you put a question mark on them, they will actually get pinned to the questions section for us. And we'll be accumulating some questions, hopefully, before the actual stream starts. And we will answer them once we actually do start the office hours. There we go. Hey there, Chase. Oh, good. Music level's fine. Glad to hear it. Baffler, hello, welcome. Hey, hope you all started 2026 nicely. Yeah, I'd say so far so good. And there's Tatsu. Hi, Tatsu.
Barking.
Whoa. Bark. But yeah, welcome. We haven't quite started the actual office hours yet, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, we got 15 more minutes. Could you stand on a mountain? I absolutely could, if I wanted to. That would be a bit of a timely maneuver for me to do. But yeah, those mountains, in the background, they exist. 3D models actually made by another team member here on the Resonite team. Thing is, I don't think I have any colliders on them currently. I could just add them, but, once again, maybe not in the middle of the stream, but... Oh, true. Very true. I could also just put myself in no clip and just, I don't know, float into the mountain like a ghost. And then float to the top. Little mishap with my flight system. Let's see, I am gonna poke Glavin, I think. Glavin poked me. Glavin is doing the same thing you were doing, Tatsu. Food.
What have you eaten today?
Oh man, so I learned that I could make my Veer's fancy kibble. That's what I call it. It's my breakfast scramble. So I make this breakfast scramble, right? I do actually call it Veer's fancy kibble. It's just funny because basically all the pieces are sort of the same size, right? I usually use turkey sausage, turkey bacon, or in this case I used a turkey kielbasa, which was really tasty. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and I learned how to cook in a stainless steel pan this time instead of non-stick, and it was enjoyable. Definitely very enjoyable. Man, I mean, I added probably an extra 100 calories worth of oil to that damn pan, but you kind of have to. Is there a way I could stand upside down? Absolutely. And in fact, I could just go, wait, it's better if I don't do this while crouched. Here, there we go. I could just flip around if I wanted to. That's a 3-axis no-clip flight locomotion that I have. I probably should tell EOG what we're doing. Towers. Hey EOG, just letting you know. Oh, okay, yeah. Just letting you know we are live. Oh, it takes the camera with too. Oh, wait, it does? Wait, what?
Hold on.
What does?
Do it again? I was not looking, and also...
Wait, what do you mean the camera goes with you?
Hold on. You're right side up for the viewers.
Wait, I am? Hold on, yes. I gotta look at Twitch. That's funny. I don't know why it's doing that, but that's funny.
Again to tell you. What is your camera set to? I will say I can't see the preview right now, but it's not a problem.
Oops, that's my bad. Let me fix that real quick. That is a setting in the thing here. It's render preview for everyone.
Oh,
how's it looking?
Yep, I can see it now.
Yoji, hello. Whoa. Welcome. So this is Yoji, he's another one of our mods. Yeah, we're gonna be hanging around. Probably starting in the next about 11 minutes from now. We'll start going through questions that you guys might have. I noticed lately we haven't been getting so many moderation questions, and we've just been basically having a fun hour. So that's fine too. Depending on whatever we get, as long as we're all having fun here, that's the best that we can ask for. What are your thoughts on cast iron cookware? All right, I got stories.
Uh-oh. How unseasoned?
Right. Oh, God. So, more so, I want it, right? I got a cast iron pan. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. It was my mother's misused cast iron pan that sat in the bottom of the oven, and I was like, I want to fix this poor little thing up, right? I want to season it. I want to get it all usable and whatnot. And you're not supposed to use soap or water on a cast iron pan. You're supposed to season it, right, by rubbing oil all over it, and then you put it in the oven at a high temperature for a certain amount of time, and that causes the oil to I don't know what the term is, but it basically almost combines with the surface of the pan. And makes it non-stick naturally, right? And I think that's a little bit better than let's say Teflon or something, which just builds up in your system over time if you continually use it. So this pan, right? I think my mother, I don't know, I think she forgot, right? I'm gonna just assume it wasn't malice, but I seasoned this pan. I painstakingly did the research to do all that, and I just told her, I'm like, do not touch this. Do not wash this. It is clean. I know I just used it, and basically the way I clean cast iron is I'll put some salt in it, and paper towel it, just a little bit, and get all the bits out. That's clean. That's clean for a cast iron pan. That's all you got to do. If you wash it, you got to re-season it. And if you wash it, you risk rust and whatnot, and you risk ruining the pan. And I'm like, leave this alone. Leave this alone, Mom. Do not wash this, please. And next day I found it in the dishwasher. Oh.
Arguably, I think the worst thing for a cast iron.
Here I was oh no, it was in the sink, wasn't it? Sitting there. No, that's worse. The dishwasher is worse.
Yeah.
Oh,
it took many boiling sessions just to get all the soap smell out of it.
Oh.
And then I seasoned it again, and then my mom used it and then threw it in the dishwasher again. So I gave up entirely. Now that I've moved out, I probably should give it a shot again, honestly. I'll be able to keep it a little bit safer this time.
If I had a bigger kitchen, I'd love to have one.
Oh yeah. Oh man. They're great, honestly. They just hold heat so evenly and for a long period of time.
It's a great piece of cookware. It's just the space constraint for it being you need the salt, you need the chain scrubber, and then you need the cast iron pan basically living on your stovetop 24/7.
Yep.
Basically, yeah. How old are you?
Every single day.
How old am I? No comment. Old enough to know better to respond. Oh man. I would say at the very least, I don't know. Oh God, no, I can't do it.
I saw your hands. I saw your hands
about to do it.
I saw your hands do it.
Oh God.
Specs was saying that that's done with the new year. You're not allowed to use that one anymore.
Is it? Oh no, I'm sorry. It's the new funny number. Funny numbers are eternal.
We're hitting 8-9 now.
Whatever happened to 6-1?
6-1.
6-1.
Nightmarish. What has the internet done?
Gosh. Amazing, beautiful, terrible creations.
It's true.
Yes. Well, also also, we have Blavin joining us, and he's probably going to appear in front of us, like, freaking out for a second. It's going to be really funny.
You just crap.
Yoji's shivering. Don't do it. Not to clap it. No. Not to clap it. Oh my god. Here, let me just check the chat. Right. Let's see. Okay, chat's over here. Good.
Is that the wacky number on the back of your credit card?
Right. Like, are we getting, like, you know, bank numbers and, like, is that the, like, security code and everything?
I've been selected.
Oh. We selecting people now? Is that, like, your tail? I think it's your tail.
Is that my tail?
Yeah, see, I told you.
What? I don't know how I got here. I was just dropping by.
Welcome, Clevin. Let's see. We got 5 more minutes. Until we, like, technically start the office hours, but... You know, as I've been saying, we've just mostly been hanging out the last few office hours, so that's fun anyway. This is the ambulance service phone number. Very convenient to remember and type in an emergency situation. I am so sorry. That sucks.
Those are multiple ambulance emergency numbers, right?
Wait, that's not the emergency number, right? Like, that's just the ambulance service. Like, you can call their front desk. Also, I didn't want to, like, skip over this. Rake the Bake. The game you're playing, you can do basically anything, right? Yeah, I mean, within computational limits.
Yes.
And, you know, within the limits of physical reality, you know.
It's a virtual reality, because we can break things in physical reality.
True. Yeah, we can actually go faster than, like, the speed of light, I bet. Like,
Those
in
funny
here,
numbers.
couldn't we?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Those funny numbers. Yeah, the TV crowd, yeah. Because 999 is the UK's one. Much like the 111 is the non-emergency one in the UK.
Well, there goes my nerd cred card, because I've not seen that.
Oh, man, it's good. Yeah, it's good. It's a really good show. I guess I just didn't see that episode.
I've seen clips, I just... Oh, absolutely.
Could you make it... Yeah, I mean, this one is, like, encroaching on that, you know? Yeah. No, that's not easy, but absolutely doable. It's basically if your character has those, you know, those number of tails, like, in, like, the Blender file or whatever, like, 3D, like, file it has. If it has the bones for those tails, yeah, 1,000,000%. Easy.
Yeah.
Then it's easy.
You can set it up in Blender, you can set it up in Resonite.
Yeah.
You dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Or in this case, a tail.
The RAF ads in the UK used to be like that, dude. Like, if you can fix a board, you can fix a bike. If you can fix a bike, you can fix a car. If you can fix a car, you can fix an RAF 1337 fucking, like, something aircraft carrier. Or, like, you can fix a radar system on a Navy SEAL, like, submarine. I'm like... You're joking.
I don't think Capitals are qualified for that kind of heavy machinery.
It's like actually the progression that advertisers went.
Oh my gosh.
Rake the Bake asks, could you turn a tree upside down or make it spin? Since they said could and not can, I will demonstrate.
I think you're racing the
At the same time.
Wait, are we racing? I think you spun the wrong thing. Spinner. There it is. Oh, all right, fine. Wait, are you just rotating it with like? Oh yeah. Here, I'm putting the spinner on it. Here we go. All right, speed. Which axis is this? Hold on. Let's see. Rotation. All right, I want to spin the Z axis. So I'm just gonna 9 D. Boom.
Oh, we got a rotating tree, just like that.
I'm making this to the tree spin.
Speed.
Deselect it. Incredible technology, yes. Should I just leave it spinning for the rest of the office hours?
What's going on in the background? What's happening to my stream?
It could be really funny. It could be really funny if it persisted to the next office hours.
Oh my god, I'll have to remember that, honestly.
From today.
Yeah. Oh man.
Hello,
That's
welcome to
fun.
Resonite. We'll be your guide.
And if anyone asks later on in the stream, why is that giant redwood spinning? We're just gonna be like, that's the power of Resonite. I better not include the baby at the end of there, or Pine Sol's gonna sue us.
Oh my gosh.
Pinesol's still around?
Yeah, like, not sponsored. I don't know why people shout that. Like, is that because people, like, I don't know, will the company be like, you said our name without saying that you're not sponsored by us, we're gonna sue? Is that what happens?
Oh, I have no clue.
Yeah. Or is that one of those things that, like, people have kind of made up? Can you do emotes?
To be fair, there are sue happy lawyers and companies looking for any reason. I mean, you can get sued for singing "Happy Birthday" in a restaurant if somebody decides to be a jerk about it.
True enough, yeah.
Or I guess specifically, it's if the staff sing "Happy Birthday" in a restaurant.
Yeah, then, like, the staff can get, like...
Can you do emotes?
Oh yeah, like,
yes.
you know what? So, actually, we got one person here that can easily do an emote, right? Like the fire one.
Oh,
I think you were doing it earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do emotes in here, but, like, you're not really limited to, like, a specific way of triggering them. I used to have a thing where I could spit out a dev tool. I recently got rid of that, though, because, like, I grew a beard and a mustache, and face tracking doesn't really like that very much. So now I just grab it from over the back of my shoulder, and I can put it away back there.
I'm surprised you don't.
Yeah, I just, like, got tools behind me. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, I could just grab the halo and, like, have that become my multi-tool or something. Like, why is Spaz Tree? That's the power of Resonite.
Oh, good.
Oh, they're having like emotes, like.
Yeah.
You look like you were flipping off the camera.
Yeah, it really did.
I was trying to, it was sideways.
Emotes a heart with a middle finger added to it. Dang.
Emote.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Let me show you all the ways I can emote. That's funny. Oh, also, it is now. It's actually 2 minutes past. So, hello everyone, welcome. This is the Moderation Office Hours stream for Resonite, the platform. I'm Veer, I'm the head of trust and safety for the platform. Next to me, we've got Yoji, Tatsu, and Glavin. They are some of our moderators on the team here. And we're here for the next hour to talk about the guidelines, to talk about moderation in general. I can answer some questions about the mentor team and mentor program. And limitedly, I can answer some questions about support, though that's, how can I put it, the person that usually handles support isn't able to usually attend these streams because he's usually sleeping around this time. But yeah, I can answer some of those questions though as well. But yeah, as I said, you can put your questions here in the chat. And if you put a question mark next to your question, it'll actually pin it for us, and then we'll have easy access to keep that and answer it. But yeah, welcome everyone. I hope everyone who is attending here had a lovely like New Year's and holiday season. Hopefully everyone did, but you know, and yeah, I'm gonna be looking in the Discord real quick to see if anyone left us any
Hate mail.
previous question. Yeah, hate mail, right? Yeah.
The holiday season. The holiday season.
The holiday season. It's done. It's over. We're through.
I didn't ping the. Oh my goodness! All right, that's what I get for trying to do things new. No, I didn't put a ping out to the like. Oopsie! Hold on. I'm literally just gonna copy it word for word from a previous ping. Now I'm gonna go ping the office hours role in our Discord, which you can join today. It is discord.gg/Resonite. In there we have an office hours role that you can opt into, and we can ping you.
But we don't actually get hate mail. Not usually, anyway.
Yeah, it's very rare we get hate mail.
I'm just over here making bad jokes. Like, how wouldn't it be funny if it were QQ instead of GG? Thanks, Discord.
At office hours. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to write this all from scratch, so feel free to take over for me
VR
for a little bit. I'm
typing.
sorry, guys.
Go for it, Rake.
Rick asks, can I tell you a dad joke?
And then we wait through the Twitch delay and the typing.
Yes, so true.
The suspense. Boo!
Oh my gosh. I guess that was it. Can you?
Why did the coffee write the police report? Ooh, Yochi's fighting on two fronts now. Keyboard access. Yeah, that checks out. That checks out.
Why did the coffee write the police report? Because they got mugged.
Wow. Wow.
How's typing in VR, Beer?
Oh, well, I did it.
Also, just as a PSA, for any of you out there that are streamers, at the end of the stream, we'll be reading a channel on Twitch. So
We're not even
if you are
10
a
minutes in
streamer,
yet.
I know, but I'm just letting them know they could be ready for it.
No, it's a good thing to have it early, honestly.
So if you're interested in streaming and you want to get rated, we do a raid at the end. We're trying to get some like new people that are new to rating, have some more numbers. We're trying to bump those numbers up. So like the only requirements we have is it has to be something Resonite related. So like if you're in Resonite, or if you're using it for like a green screen, so you can have like like your little face at the bottom while you're playing a game or something like that. It also needs to be English and family friendly. I apologize if I keep looking this way because the screen's like I'm at the edge of the screen, so
The Discord event time is off again. Oh, great.
We can all shuffle.
Are you sure that's not because we started a half hour early, like, to hang out?
Maybe? I don't know. Nuki, what do you mean? Oh, is it because, like, we started early? Is that why?
Because it's still listed for 2 o'clock in the cool time zones.
Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like, technically the official start time is still gonna be, like, 4 p.m. EST. But, I'm gonna try to... the normal time zones.
I mean, heck, we're like we're from the future and everything.
Dookie asks, who are these critters? Guys, introduce yourselves.
Hello,
I guess starting with Glavin.
I'm Tatsu.
We have EOG.
And this is the stuffed animal.
Yoji's in the chat.
Yes. Yoji's in the chat, yeah. There will be no time zone shaming in this stream. Thank you very much. I agree. Well, we shouldn't do that.
I think we should get rid of time zones.
Honestly?
Yes.
Wait, does that count as time zone? Time zone? Oh my god, I need some caffeine. Time zone shaming? God.
I think it's a time zone evolution.
I like the idea of like getting rid of time zones. It's funny, this is a common topic we get on here. Like,
So true.
you know, time zones, and like, let's abolish them. Let's just have one time zone for everyone. Everyone will get used to it eventually. Like, someone's like, you know, 12 is going to be like, I don't know, the mid-morning or something somewhere.
Sometimes
Even
the
if I'm the one that has to change
sun
this, I would
is
totally
up
be
at
down for it.
4 p.m. and sometimes the sun is down at 4 p.m.
We all go Unix time.
Oh God.
Start
Hi, Noel.
47597.6. Hello, Noel. How did the tree get into the internet? Do you mean this one, the spinning one?
Oh. Nope, it's another dead.
Oh, man.
We just got whacked.
He logged in. Okay, I liked it better when it was announced.
Brace
Oh my
ourselves.
Keeping on your toes.
Closed our hearts to harm.
Right. Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, like for anyone who's just tuning in, since I just did the ping, my bad. Welcome. This is the moderation office hours. We're going to be here for the next hour-ish to answer your questions regarding Resonite, the platform, the moderation guidelines, how to send a ticket, etc. If you guys got any questions for us, feel free to ask us in the chat. If you put a question mark on your question, it'll pin it for us and keep it easily accessible. Mods put them in the crystals for 2 weeks. Is that the Zelda treatment?
How long was Zelda in the crystal for?
I don't know. A long time.
Look, it's gonna be like, it's gonna only be like 2 weeks, but it's gonna feel like 10 decades, dude. Like,
Oh, that's terrible. What? Where were you? No. Psychological torment. That's what we cast upon you. Oh, man. Mods, dip them in molten
dip them in
lead.
molten lead.
Oh, no,
Oh,
that
God.
hurts. Well, I'd be fine.
Can I tell a story? Absolutely. Quali sends a series of X'd out boxes.
What are those actually? Oh,
I don't
those are
know.
sad faces.
Oh, sad faces. Damn. Wow.
Yeah, the emojis don't really come through for us on our side.
That's what the extra is, just so that you know what those look like over here.
Looks like
Wait, I just realized I can just grab that.
basically like, yeah. So we see basically this.
Fleeting emoji. Yeah.
Oh my god. That sounds terrifying, actually. I feel so bad for your parents.
Unifont up on you.
Right. We got the story here.
Oh my gosh.
I vaguely remember a Twitch chat box that let us see Twitch icons. Whatever happened to that?
Wait, on this thing?
Maybe? Not necessarily on this one specifically.
Oh, that would be so cool if we could.
I don't know. I
Wait,
wonder if it would
confetti.
be a plug-in thing.
Wait, add trigger.
I think there are only the 3.
There's not a chat trigger for it?
Well, no, there's the arrows. Oh, we're gonna get triple confetti.
Donation raid. Aha! Alright.
Ah!
That's fun. Alright, guys, you want to try something? We're probably gonna have to remove this, like, very quickly after we do this.
Oh, you give chat such powers.
You gotta spam. I gotta see so many spams in the chat. Exclamation mark confetti.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, man.
Spam it as hard as you can. Crash the world.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god, the OG.
I can't spam. I don't have mod. It keeps like auto-modding me and like nuking my messages.
That's funny. Oh, man. Just randomly added that in there. That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Like, I'm almost wondering where those are coming from, honestly. Like, let's see if I can find
a different
better.
spot.
Yeah.
I'm just physically moving, just...
Oh, exactly.
Assets? No.
Can you change the color of the
Confetti.
world? Yes, you can change the color of all sorts of things. You can even change the color of the lighting, which also does a lot for just changing the atmosphere of a world.
Jack, if you're watching, I can't figure out where the confetti comes from. I'm gonna give up on that for now. And, yeah, hold on. Let's see.
Just says, hey, let's say I want to make my own spinning pine tree, and I watch all the decoy and flux spinning tree tutorials, but when I try, I still get stuck. What's the easiest way to find and engage a mentor in-game? So, in Resonite, so one of the easiest ways is in the Discord. There is a help channel you can go into, and you can ask and ping the mentors in there, and someone will, with your question, and there'll be so many people that'll be glad to help you out. If you're in Resonite, sometimes you can label your world as like need help, and someone will probably join you within a short period of time to come help you. There's also people that have badges on their head, so everyone has like a little nameplate. I don't think it's in the stream, but they have a little icons, and if they have a little green light bulb, that it means that that person is a mentor, and they are legally obligated to help you immediately. They'll drop everything,
legally.
and they'll come help you
Not
right
legally.
away.
They won't drop everything. Be reasonable. Mentors are people too.
Nah, mentors are usually chill. If you go up to them and be like, hey, I'm struggling with this thing, is it okay if you help me? Typically, they'll just be like, oh my gosh, yes, and then they'll help you.
They'll be thrilled, quite
Yeah.
frankly.
Yes.
Unless, of course, they're tired and they don't like have the energy to help you, they probably will redirect you back to the Discord, and then like you can just ping the mentor role there and ask like, "Hey, I need a mentor. Can someone help me in world?" And then you're likely gonna find someone pretty quick. There's like over 300 mentors at this point.
Yeah.
Quali says all mentors wear exploding collars, and if they don't solve your problem in 5 minutes, they get turned into mashed potatoes. Damn. That sounds like oddly specific, the exploding collar thing. You ever read Heretical Fishing, Quali? It's a good book if you guys haven't read it.
It's really funny that Qual said that they get turned into mashed potatoes, because I had the thought of like, there's over 300 mentors and there's more showing up all the time. They're growing like potatoes, but I decided to not say that.
Rake asks, can I download the game on the Play Store? You can find us on Steam, and it is free. You can just make an account, and there's a caveat. You gotta be 16 or older to make an account. That's not necessarily an us decision, that is a GDPR decision. yeah, Nuki says, if you want help, literally just go into a populated session and ask, and even non-mentors will find you help. That is true. We genuinely have like a really lovely, helpful community here that don't even necessarily need to be a mentor, and they'll be willing to help you out. I love that about this platform. Like, we just got such a lovely group of people here. What is your persona? I'm a border collie. Technically, I guess I'm also a sparkle dog. Because, like, I don't know, I'm all rainbowy and glowy, and I literally have stars in my freaking eyes. Like, if I could find the center of this camera. Yeah, there we go.
I would have expected you to refer to yourself as a sparkle dog. That's so funny.
I mean, you're not wrong, but also, that's just really funny. Oh. I'm a fennec.
Noelle says, so Tatsu's a fennec. Glavin is a creature.
Yes. They asked me what I wanted to be, and when I logged in, and I was just like, yes, and here I am.
And I don't want to answer for Yoji really necessarily, but Yoji is soft.
And Snuffsdorf. And other sounds.
Yoji's very soft.
Soft. Let's see here. We got another question here from Noelle. I guess this isn't much related to Resonite, but what is the best trackers for full body tracking? Or is it more like a preference thing? I think it honestly kind of does come down to a preference thing. It depends on like what kind of quirks and features like you're interested in either having or things you can deal with having. But I personally don't use full body tracking, so if you guys use full body, I don't like. Okay.
I don't use full body.
Oh, yeah, I only use full body. I don't have face tracking, eye tracking. Heck, I'm not even in VR, guys. I'm just using this, like, on Android, like everybody else, you know, just on my phone.
We're not on Android. We're not on Android.
Oh, that's fun.
But so to answer the question though, best trackers, I like personally the Vive 3s. That's what I personally use. However, it does have the gimmick of if you do not have coverage, don't have enough lighthouse coverage, you will kind of like drift around. So it can fly off a little bit because tracking can if you lose tracking. However, if you like to be able to cover up in like a blanket or something like that because maybe it's cold or whatever, or you just don't want to have a whole bunch of base stations and stuff like that all over the place, you can go with like the Slime VRs as an option. There is also those do drift naturally like over the course of several minutes. But you can occlude those and they don't fly off. So you look more normal. Sometimes you might see me even on the stream, I'll just like, whoa! Like, that's just my tracking going jank.
Yeah, sometimes they'll actually just grab you by the hip and just yoink you away. It's really funny when it happens.
Oh my gosh.
Getting dragged away by a vaudeville cane.
Right. Chased here has a question. I like the ping in Discord idea to request mentor help. It would be cool to create an in-game trigger that actually posts a help request to the mentor channel on Discord. That is actually a cool idea. Maybe even with a link to where I am. Is it a function like maybe triggered by a button? You could easily, you could probably build that with both Protoflux and WebSockets.
We'd need a bot.
And also, you can
a bot too.
You can do an invite link to your specific session. So you can ping in the Discord with that session link, and then in the Discord, someone can click on the link and they can join directly into the game right to your world.
Is that working now? I know it was broken for a little while.
Oh, was it broken?
So it doesn't work if your world is hidden or not public.
Right.
Good points to keep in mind if you are doing that. But yeah, absolutely doable. It's just, how can I put it? Not necessarily directly like, it is kind of directly like built in that you could do something like that. I think the harder part is probably wrangling Discord to work with it.
Discord is very likely the pain point here.
Right. Computer user asks, is it possible to change the permissions of the office hours questions forum post area to stop non-Resonite developers from making posts but still being able to reply to said posts? Not really, no. I don't think so. I think, like, the only way that that could happen is if I allowed people to make threads that they could chat in, but that would keep things kind of disorganized for us, and make it a little bit harder to keep track of things. Someone who isn't a Resonite dev made a, in my opinion, pretty rude post a little while ago. Prime already dealt with it, and it would probably be a good thing, a good idea to prevent someone, something like that from happening again. So if you guys do see weird, like, it's funny, I actually like had to go and sort of correct some permissions earlier this morning because someone made a, you know, a joke thread saying like, hey, I can make threads here. You know, basically, like, we love when, you know, thread permissions aren't, like, managed or whatever. You know, you can also ping me in the Discord. Like, I am the owner of the Resonite Discord, so I can make, like, whatever changes that are needed to be made. So just if you find some permissions that are funky somewhere, feel free to just, even in that channel, you could just ping me, and I'll fix it. Some, you know, like, there's a lot of channels at this point, and it's kind of hard to, like, manage the permissions for all of them sometimes. But yeah, just let me know.
That doesn't surprise me at all, Noel.
Who would ever spin up a hidden or non-public world? Winky face.
It wouldn't be,
you know, that's funny. Let's see. I do want to, like, look back because we missed a lot of messages here. Oh, okay. I don't know if Rick's still here, but good night. Have a good evening, and thank you for joining us.
11 o'clock. Jeez, okay.
Let's see. Nuki was saying that they like the Kinect style because camera tracking is also an open source but easier to set up. That's one thing I wish that we could have. Is like maybe even like heat camera tracking. So, like, it can still detect where you are, like, under the blankets or something, and just have them in 4 corners of your room. Maybe even, like, 2 corners of the room or something like that. That'd be so cool, because, like, I don't know, I don't like wearing tracker straps, like, personally. I feel like they're very uncomfortable, and I never forget that they're on me when I have full body tracking going. That's why I don't use it anymore. But yeah, I agree with that. I hope that, like, camera tracking and even maybe heat tracking like takes on at some point. That would be really cool. I don't think anyone's working on that right now though. Discord limitations, my beloved. Yeah, tell me about it. Sometimes it's a little bit frustrating. Funny thing, forum posts are just reskin channel threads under the hood. That's why you can't make threads inside forum posts. Oh, interesting. And yeah, I agree. The Kinect was ahead of its time, definitely. Thermal camera tracking is a fun idea. Yeah, that'd be so cool. Like, I feel like there's a lot of things that you could do with that too. You know, not just necessarily like, you know, positional tracking, but other things as well. I'd love to be. That would be funny. Like, imagine we have thermal tracking, but like you can also track how hot your cup of coffee is, and like maybe it warns you in Resonite, like, oh, your cup of coffee is getting a little bit too cold there, Buster. Gotta put it in the microwave.
Don't forget to drink that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Put it in the microwave.
Yeah, you make.
You have drink tracking capability.
How do you make tea, Yoji? You don't. Like, you don't put it in the microwave?
Veer, why would you put it in the microwave, you heathen?
What do you mean?
Just put it in
like,
a pan on the stove.
I mean, I've tried that, but the mug explodes sometimes when I put it on the stove.
What are you putting your mug on the fucking hog?
Yeah, like, isn't that what you do? You put the mug, like, that's why it's ceramic, right? So it can absorb the heat, and then you put it over the heat. You put it over the flame, right? Like, and
There it is. There it is.
You
There's
own
the line. There's the line.
Apparently none of us have a freaking kettle.
I don't even have like an electric kettle because US electric kettles suck. 120 volts just isn't enough. I need 2,500 watts from my kettle, but I can't get that in the US.
That's so true.
Oh no.
Well, no, you can. You just have to route a custom plug for it. And hope
And
that
also
nothing
get-
else accidentally gets plugged into it because it also lets 120 devices get plugged.
And also, like,
US electric code.
having to have 240 volt installed into your home.
Well, you already got
Oh,
240 volt.
man.
You just gotta get just a line put in for it.
Yeah, true. You just literally are the oven. You are the
You would
range.
catch the whole kitchen on fire!
No, I have self-control.
Use the styro pyro laser microwave to boil your water. This is definitely a good idea with no potential flaws whatsoever. Yeah, right. You mean
Just
the
20 cool ones
macrowave?
all at once!
The macrowave.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Nuki, that's not the
electric-
problem.
Yeah, electric kettles can be. Electric kettles are cheap in the UK too. It's just that US kettles suck because of the difference in power.
Chase asks
Look.
a really good question here. Oh, and I'm sorry. Like, I'll let Yoji finish.
Minor ramble. Waiting 5 minutes for my kettle to boil is annoying. Waiting 2 minutes for my kettle to boil is fine. Actual
Yeah,
like
agreed.
insane take.
Agreed. So Chase asks, "Oh hey, what's the difference between the supporter and Patreon supporter roles on the Discord?" Mostly, it is denoting a difference in whether you are how can I put it? We have 2 ways to support the platform for our users. We prefer that our users use Stripe if they can, and Stripe is a different payment platform other than say Patreon. But if you are a Stripe supporter, you're just labeled as a supporter. If you're a Patreon supporter, you're labeled as a Patreon supporter. That's basically the difference. There is no difference in what perks you get on the on the Discord or anything like that. It's basically the same thing. But yeah, it's just one of 2 different labels that gets automatically assigned to you.
The main benefit is that if you want to support the platform more liberally, the Stripe takes a much less of a cut in comparison to Patreon.
Yes.
Patreon I think take 20 to 30%. Stripe is 0.02.
Exactly. Also, there is a different tier available to you only exclusively on Stripe, and that is a yearly, I think it's a $10 payment to get on the lowest tier of support, and you would just spend $10 a year essentially to get extra storage on the platform. I forgot the other perks that it comes with. I really should probably memorize those. But yeah, it genuinely helps us out if you use Stripe versus Patreon. It's definitely a huge upgrade for us. You'll also get your perks faster. For Patreon, it's like a 6-hour delay at least. And sometimes it can be longer. And that's not even on our side. That's through Patreon's update system. As far as I'm aware.
I can tell you what the $20 tier gives you if you just want me to list that off.
Sure, is that the monthly tier?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, go for it.
$20 tier gets you 100 gigabytes of storage, a prominent text credit. So when you're exiting the game, there are messages. There's a message that so-and-so is helping the platform. Automated deleted items / world recovery command with the Resonite bot. Headless server access. 1 custom badge, which I don't utilize unfortunately, but that's my problem, not Resonite's. Would give you, we don't have name tags. If you could see our name tags, we have badges across those. Oh, here's the Yoji's. This is the Yoji's custom badge, and this would show up under their name over their head if you guys could see our name badges right now. You can also get a custom 3D badge, which has polygon limits, and I don't know what those are off the top of my head.
128 tries and has to be very, very low poly. There is a bunch of material limitations and component limitations, but it's kind of flexible in a weird way. You can get creative and make something cool.
Yeah.
You also get a custom exit message, so if you've ever exited Resonite and seen the silly quotes from people, I think there's one from Fruits that I always see, but now, of course, now that I need to recall it, it's gone. Thank you, ADHD. I love you so much. And then the last thing you get on the $20 tier is a shared group, which just lets you allocate parts of your personal storage amount to a shared group of people who will always be able to access those projects together.
Yeah. It's funny. So Chase asked, we can't see your name tags, but it would be really helpful if we could. So I turned them on, and then I realized, oh, right, they're all pointing at me.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. So
It basically points at local user instead of looking at local viewport. And so that's why it's pointed.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I could wait, hold on. There we go. I think that,
There's
that
a
shows the names
force eyes
appropriately.
button. I wonder if there could be a force look at. I don't know. Interesting.
You can change the lookout to be like view. It's just it's at the hit. What the user
That's
is.
on the that's on the name tag level.
Yeah, I agree. I think that would be a pretty cool setting to have there. Just a streaming name tag mode. Definitely.
I mean, at this point, we may as well put a ticker at the bottom of the screen with everybody's name on it.
Right. Yeah. Next time, I don't have access to my keyboard and mouse and whatnot. But let's see here. I feel like we've got a few things that we've run past here.
Chat's popping.
Yeah. I've been Patreoning for so many years. How can I cut over to Stripe, or what happens if I contribute through both? I believe if you do through both, you do get combined perks. But if you don't necessarily want to do that, just cancel your Patreon payment and head on over to our website, resonite.com. Over on the right, I believe, it should have support, not support. What is it called? Hold on. Let me just actually give you guys the real bits here. Resonite. Wow, why did I have to type the whole thing out?
You didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
Oh, you know what? I was wrong. It's a good thing I went to the website. So it's the second option from the right or from the left. Sorry, my bad. Called subscriptions. And if you go there, that will take you to the subscriptions page. And it'll ask you to sign in. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to do all this typing here. I think in VR typing. But yeah, that should be where you find the subscribe options, and you can subscribe through Stripe there. But if you do that and you don't necessarily want to double up on your perks, then make sure you do cancel your Patreon subscription. Let's see here. Something I thought would be funny, albeit but not viable in the slightest, would be finding a way to just mail some insert currency of country they live in to various developers. Yeah, that's not necessarily viable. That'd be a little hard for us anyway. That'd be kind of funny. Let's see here. Nuki asks, is there a new groups thing planned? There is a bunch of stuff planned. Lots and lots of things planned. But that is definitely something that we do want to revisit at some point. It's kind of in its early stages. So the group system's going to get revamped eventually. So is the chat system. All of that stuff's going to get revamped. We're eventually going to have profiles. I can't wait for the profiles. I think that's going to be cool. Let's see. Could have a separate computer logged in to do the stream. That is true. Oh, that could be fun. I do have a gaming laptop that I could probably do that on. Is Glavin still energy?
What? How they found out? Who? What? Where? Hi. What?
It looks like I'm leaning on Yoji. I'm sorry, Yoji. I've permanently folded your poor little ear.
Oh no!
Just with my elbow. I've just been leaning right on it.
Is this how dog ears can happen?
Dog ears or doggy ears?
I mean, they're electronic, right? I mean,
yes. Let's see here. Nuki says, I know a couple people who took a month break from Resonite and like suspended the monthly subscription during the time. Yes, you can do that. We're not going to delete your stuff. You might not be able to save anything until you are below the storage threshold, which at base level, free level is 1 gig of storage space. So let's say you got like the 20 gig like perk from one of the subscription perk tiers, and you stop paying for it, but you have got like 15 gigs worth of inventory storage. That unfortunately means that you would have to like delete those items in order to be able to save things again to your inventory. So just keep that in mind. Let's see. Everyone should hug everyone, TBH. Maybe at the end of the stream. I like that idea. Twitchy Nose Rabbit says, just saw a furry ad. LOL. Really?
Twitch's running furry ads now? Well, I'm surprised.
Well, look at all these furries.
Like, what? I'm curious to ask what kind of ad it was.
Gamers must be
like,
furious.
Like, was it like for another streamer or
yeah,
like?
What ad are we talking? Like, what do they do?
I think the joke is the fact that there's all these people in here talking about Resonite.
I don't think that's gonna show on the thing there. Let's see. Oh, that's funny.
The perspective there is kind of crazy, actually.
Yeah, it's a tiny little like thing. Yeah, you got it right up against the there you go. That's funny.
Is that proper?
That works.
Yeah, that's proper.
Is that proper?
Wow, okay. See, for us, that's like in the middle of the camera.
Yeah, it's really funny.
What a fascinating field of view.
Let's see. Ad for being a furry. Computer user says, is it possible to have a ban message sent to someone when banning them from a server? Asking because I thought it would be funny to make a ban hammer item that bans someone from a server for a short time, like a minute or so. Think of the German ban that guy for 30 seconds jokes, and wouldn't want someone to think it's a serious ban. So not necessarily like through any sort of other system in Resonite, but what you could do is bonk them with the hammer. You have like a ban message that pops up in front of them for a moment, and then like they get kicked from the world. Just don't make sure you're not doing that like as an actual means of banning people, because like how can I put it? Then you're smacking someone over the head with something, and then they might report you for that, and then we're just gonna see in the logs that you hit someone over the head with something, and then it kicked them from the world. Then we might be asking you what was going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, like
unfortunately, unfortunately, as entertaining as the idea is to ban somebody from your session who you actually want to ban, or even as just a joke, with a gun weapon or a sword weapon or a hammer weapon. Pick your favorite weapon. Halo 2 shotgun. The problem with that is that the meaning behind it becomes misconstrued. It doesn't. If you don't use the official tools, it just comes off as potential harassment, which then gets you in trouble, and that just kind of sucks.
And also, you're not going to be able to predict everyone's traumas, but like, if you're going to utilize something that's shaped like a weapon, like guaranteed eventually you're going to come across someone who's going to have a traumatic reaction to that experience. And that sucks. Like, we're going to try not to traumatize like each other on this platform, hopefully, guys, right? Like, that would be best.
I find the question kind of funny because I think after moderation hours last week, we did speak for a lengthy period of time of making a joke theoretical actual banhammer, determining that it would be too much of a security risk. But the idea is still kind of amusing in very rare funny circumstances.
Right? Yeah.
Fun in idea, unfortunate in practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those things we don't want to traumatize people.
Yeah. But like going up to other mods and I don't know, other mods refusing to go to bed and just banning them on the spot with a hammer for like a singular second.
Go to bed, bonk.
Oh, we got a response from Twitchy here. It was a Christmas ad with a skiing polar bear. He flexed and some raccoons making a snowman ogled him.
And it keeps zooming in on their abs, right? Yeah, I've seen that one.
What is going on Twitch, man? That's funny.
A commercial for.
Oh man.
I swear it was like a commercial for paper towels or something.
Oh man. We are working on a death system in USFN with messages and possibly interactivity. That could be a thing you do. Just put someone in a
bars.
Good move.
Just say band or something. That's funny.
Squid Games, but when you die, you get banned from the server.
Yeah.
Minecraft servers operate on that premise, Tatsu, like hardcore servers.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Nuki, I'm just gonna say, don't identify that person, please. I was just reading the most recent chat. Yeah. Just like whatever you do, don't identify that person. Like technically, it would be a HIPAA violation. Yeah.
Janitors push people away from spawn.
I've seen a push broom that people have pushed people around with. That's funny. Yeah.
Fruits' favorite
Also,
pestering tool.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I'm a big fan of making your spawn area a dark bubble where you can't see anybody but yourself. And you have to accept the terms of service before it teleports you to the actual world.
I like that.
And then you can yell at people for hanging around in the spawn that exists where you appear in the world.
Maybe it even drops you in where the group is instead of like at a spawn location.
I wonder if it can do that.
They can.
That'd be cool. And like maybe it does like a battle royale style, like we in the battle bus, or something. You gotta like, where we dropping, boys? Computer user says, about the trauma point in the theoretical scenario where I made the banhammer or something similar, I would probably ask someone about it if they're okay with the idea before doing anything. I'm too paranoid about upsetting someone to just do things to strangers. I feel you. Yeah, the other day, so there are various different issues that take different forms, right? And I know someone who has a very specific form of Tourette's, and certain sounds can trigger it, and he booped my nose. I hope he's not listening, in the chat. If you're listening, mute, but he heard that, and it actually hurt him physically, to hear it. It's a very specific sound thing, and it sucks. We all try to do our best to make sure we're not hurting people. So I actually put a what is it called? A value user override on that specific sound making item on my nose, and now it doesn't render at all for that person. So if someone boops at my nose, it doesn't hurt them, and I love that. I love that I can do that. Twitch says, Second Life used to have a world that the Lindens and admin staff could banish you to. Yeah, that was the cornfield. Yeah, I remember that. It was a cornfield.
Wasn't you for the Second Life for a bit? Or am I No, that was Dante. Okay.
No. Neither him either.
Oh, yeah. I wonder who I know who was staff then.
Probably Geens.
Probably games.
Let's see. It was a cornfield with a TV showing a 50s movie about a juvenile delinquent. That's funny. Yeah. Gosh, that takes me back. I haven't been there. I never got banished to the cornfield. I don't know. I feel like they probably weren't even utilizing that by the time I was already using the platform. But that is a kind of a funny idea, yeah. We got even more Second Life
You get to
posting
go to
here.
the forever world.
The forever world. In the old Second Life days, the load times were so slow it was common courtesy to stand at the spawn point until everything had fully loaded in. I met one of my best IRL friends 20 years ago at the spawn point. Aw, that's cool.
I mean, I've lived that experience, like going into a world and you're like overlooking the sim. Like half the avatars maybe not even loading because like you already have a complexity limit of 350,000 enabled. And just like seeing both like a mix of pixelated people and just like slowly being rendered in because like the game was just all of them slow. It was very fun.
Oh yeah, man. Like, I think I spent 16 years on Second Life. That was a fun time.
Goodness.
It was very interesting.
I checked my wallet recently. I still have 30,000 linders in there.
Oh, 30,000. Damn.
Yeah.
You could buy an entire mall with that. Actually, I don't know what the prices of things these days are.
Or I could buy like 50 pieces of furniture because furniture is expensive now on my game.
Why?
True.
Just make it yourself.
700 animation pose ball.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see. We got another. We got like a lot of Second Life posts in here. That's fun. People compare Resonite to VR chat, but it seems more like Second Life because of the building tools. I agree. I think like, you know, it's how can I put it? That's definitely a good comparison point. God. The tools.
I compare it to like, it has the metaverse capability of something like Second Life where you can make worlds kind of just all be connected in some linear way.
Yeah.
And the creativity and buildability of Gmod, because you can be wacky with it, and you do have the capabilities of, say for example, Gmod with expression, that coding like modification tool that you could use, and you can go crazy with it. I think that's where I'm like, Resonite is firmly a game that I would call both a Gmod and like a Second Life kind of like love child, I guess.
Spiritual successor.
Spiritual successor, yeah.
Yeah. God, yeah. Like, funny. I don't know. I'm just thinking about Second Life now, and like, one thing that I really do miss about it, and something that like, how can I put it? We're not going to have the same thing, but we're going to have a really cool, like, different variant on this. Second Life's grid, right? Like, I really liked how like big and expansive their like world was. I like the fact that it was kind of like always online too, and you could just fly around these gigantic continents, right? And find new people hanging out at places and just like make new friends, like, you know, like just by flying around and checking out places and exploring. I love the exploration aspect of Second Life. I think that's so cool. At some point, though, we are actually going to have something called the domain system, and that's going to be really cool, because you see this world here, it's sitting in its own little world, and it is separate from any other world that currently exists in Resonite. But when we have the domain system, you can actually have, let's say, a group of worlds. Let's say you, as a person, you have a friend group you want to connect a domain to. So you make a domain, and you say to your friends, hey, here's the domain, put your worlds here, and we can fly between them. I could have my world right next to my friend's world, you know, or maybe even have it like many, like thousands of miles away from my world, but I could fly between them, you know, technically speaking. And let's say you get like some big domains where you can apply to have your world in it, and it's like they have specific like theme guidelines or something that your world has to fit within. You'd be able to like actually put your world somewhere within that domain in 3D space and have it, you know, relationally be like nearby other worlds. I think that's so cool. I think that's going to be awesome when we have that.
Also, just as a quick PSA, again, because we are getting close to the end of the stream, if you are a new streamer and you are wanting to get rated, we're going to be rating a stream at the end. So if you're new to streaming, definitely go ahead and fire things up, and the only requirements we have is that it be something pertaining to Resonite. It's family friendly, and it is English speaking, because we're going to have a lot of English speaking people here, so we want to be able to understand what's going on.
Does that count have anymore? Because we had that guy who was listed in German language, but was speaking like.
Well, they were speaking English.
Well, you were speaking English.
I think that's
Yeah, so that was fine.
like Dutch slash
Yeah.
English. B slash.
It sounded like you said Dinglish.
Dinglish.
English.
Dinglish.
Dinkelberg.
I'm gonna be real, this is the first time I've heard about domains. I have been so at the development loop of this game,
I've been a
Smile.
little bit out of the loop as well. But also, if domains happen anytime soon, I'm gonna become such a menace.
Yeah. Oh, computer user here says, I remember seeing a Fruits Office Towers clip a while ago about domains. The concept seems cool, but it will definitely take a while to implement. I'm fine with being patient for it, though, as good features and tools take time to develop. Definitely, I agree with you. But Fruits' while sometimes is a bit different from everyone else's while.
Sometimes, look, Fruits' while is very much the concept of how long is a piece of string.
Yeah, exactly. It really depends on how much string, right? But like, for him, who knows how long it's going to take him? It could take months. It could take a month. Who knows? Like,
I think something like this is more network though. Like this seems like a networking. There is another company I know of that have made some like incredible networking revelations in the past few years, and I remember like when the dude came up on stage to actually announce the technology, he cried because it was basically like his development block for the last 8 years of his life. This was like perfect server meshing levels of like bullshit. This was like unreasonable. The domain stuff wouldn't be like that. That would be too much, but getting something akin to that would be so cool. Again, like the idea of just flying between worlds, like on the grid, would be incredible.
that would be super incredible. Yeah. Oh man, I really can't wait till that happens.
Subway system up between fucking worlds like a light rail.
Listen,
bro.
I was just thinking the oh gosh, I don't know if I want to
Setting up a Shinkansen on.
Listen, okay. There's a group of creators here on Resonite who do super cool stuff. Go look up the next time you're on Subway Station. And just play around with that world a little bit. You can put in some numbers on a terminal and get on the subway and go to different stations. They're all the same station, but you'll notice things. It's a really cool map. It's really entertaining. It's a lot of fun to play around in. But like, just imagine something like that. You go to the subway station. You on a map or something, or with an address, put in what world or area you want to go to, and the subway station can just take you there. Oh my god, that would be so cool.
Holy shit.
That'd be super cool.
Subway station is literally the hub world. You spawn, everyone just spawns in immediately to the server to Subway Station, and you can travel to your home world from there. Actual gigabrain, dude. That's insane.
Oh, that would be
Oh my god,
so much fun.
you guys don't realize it, but you're describing something out of a book called Snow Crash.
I'm unsurprised.
You're describing, I forgot what they called it in Snow Crash, but it was like the rail system or something like that, or the street. I think it might have been the street, where like you would basically spawn into what is kind of akin to like a subway station, and you'd have to like dress your avatar up. For some reason, your avatar starts off naked every time you log in. It's kind of funny.
That's just playing Rust.
You're right, yeah. And I think the author like said that like basically it's this big interconnecting like road system that connects you to like different worlds and stuff like that. We probably skip by a couple things here.
Imagine boating from Sigil Island to the river inlet for the Mountain Clubhouse.
GTTOD is a cool movement shooter game that's been in development for 8 years. Oh, damn. Nuki's trying to figure out ways to make noirs really big. And their avatar starts off naked every time they log in. I mean, like, yeah, that is kind of a fun thing. I don't know if you guys know this, but yeah, you can also have clothing systems, right? I can like take the socks on and off, the hoodie on and off, like that's fun to do. Like you could build those into your avatar. I'm just talking randomly about Resonite features at this point, but it's kind of fun. Oh, by the way, we've got about 2 minutes left till I do the raid. You've seen it, you know, lol. Yeah, true. Let's see. Okay, so at this point, I think I am actually going to start looking at Twitch, so I can see.
Who's online?
Yeah. Let's see who's playing Resonite right now. Oh, we got a few people here. Let's see. Okay, yep, we do have one person that is labeled as 18 plus. So, as stated earlier, we are looking for like family-friendly streams. So that one we're not going to be streaming to. Looks like Cynic1254 is streaming back with more confusing Codent.
Codent. Oh.
Codent. Let's see. Can I click and preview? Yes, I can. I don't
while
see.
Veer's looking for that, Twitchy asked if Resonite can do streaming stations, and yes, with an asterisk. It's probably going to show up as a video player if you do it. I'm sure that somebody's made something to play a radio station, but you can bring like streamed videos in here, so I have to assume streamed music would be similar, if not the same.
Someone has made streamed music.
Yeah,
is it just naturally supported, or do you have to do something with it?
Not really anything too heavy. Like, I'm pretty sure you can just plug it straight into the normal like audio player, and it will just like bish bash bosh.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
But like, you do need to like conform to like web, like it's the same kind of like protocol for like web like radios.
Yeah, exactly. I know someone has like a booper that does the same thing, like it just streams in the audio.
Just pull in web radios? Oh my god. Boop somebody's nose and their ears go.
So it seems that today we're probably going to be streaming and rating to the Creator Jam channel.
Nice.
I do see there's one other person that is streaming as Resonite, but wait, I can't find the... Where'd it go? There it is. All right, I found it. Yeah, so like when we do raid you, just making sure you guys also have to be actually like playing Resonite. I don't know if they're doing it in the background. It looks like they're coding, so that's cool too. But yeah, basically make sure you're actually like showing that you're in Resonite and whatnot, and then we'll choose to raid you. VOG is so color right now. I'm distracted so easily. Let's see. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and start the rating process here. I think we're going to be rating Creator Jam. We've rated them a bunch of times before, so hopefully you guys say hi and, looks like they're working on something called Turtle Jam. So it's all turtle themes. That's cool. Yeah. We love turtles around here. Turtles are cool. All right, folks. I'm going to go ahead and start. Siege turtle?
I'll show you in a minute.
Nuki is asking, will y'all be here next week?
It should be. Is there a holiday going on?
Is there something going on next week?
It shouldn't be. It's January. There's nothing going on in January, right?
If there's no big holidays going on, probably.
Big Bill Hells.
Oh man. Happy tree spin miss, yes. Thank you, Holly. Alright guys. Gonna start the raid process here. Yeah, catch you guys next week. I'm gonna try to do the same thing where I start a little early. So we'll catch you guys probably like 15 to 30 minutes before the stream starts. And then we'll see you guys next week. Bye guys, have a lovely week. Thanks for joining us.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Oh man, that stream started really loud.
My god.